Hey guys, what's up? This is Mike from Maverick Expeditions. Today I wanted to show you my install on my new CB radio. Alright, so here we have the 4-foot fire stick antenna with the heavy duty spring. And I have a custom made bracket built into the rail here. I got a 18-foot coax cable that I have routed and zip tied to the underneath of the, going down in between the bed and the cab, all the way down, routing it underneath the truck. Alright, so underneath the truck, just before where the muffler starts on this side of the frame, I've got it zip tied to some already existing cables here, running all the way along the top side of the frame. And I've got it coming down on this side, and then neatly tucked up away so it won't be in the way of rocks or stumps or anything like that, so it doesn't get ripped out. And then I got it going back out in between the body and my side step here, and then coming back up through in between the front and rear door. Alright, so now we're in the back seat of the cab. Got the cable, the coax cable routed through here. I've got it routed underneath the front seat sliding rails, and then underneath the mat so it doesn't get stepped on, ripped out, and all that. And then it comes back. The microphone routed. It's kind of squished between the center console and the driver's seat, and I'll show you that here in just a second. But first I want to point something out. The bracket bolts, I've got them tight enough to where it's not going to move around, make noises, wiggle around, or fall, but they are a little bit loose so that it will pivot, so that you can still have access to the back seat here to get your tools and whatever else you have back here, such as a first aid kit, air compressor, and stuff like that. And then it just goes back up vertically like that. Okay, let's go see where I've got the microphone mounted. Okay, so now we're on the front driver's seat. Got the microphone coming through the center console in between the front seat, down the e-brake, and I've got it mounted right here to where my right leg is going to be. And this is a perfect location. It's just within arm's reach. It's not too far out of the way. And it's not in the way of my leg. It doesn't touch my leg whatsoever. So I just thought that would be a perfect location. I tried looking at locations somewhere on the dash or by the shifter, cup holders, stuff like that, but I couldn't figure out a good way. So my original idea was to go mounting it inside the center console to be concealed and hidden and just out of the way. But the radio itself has perfect dimensions for the inside of the console, but I didn't account for the extra about 3 inches for the microphone cable and the coax cable. So it was just overall too long for the center of the console. But the CB radio that I installed was a Cobra 19 Ultra 3, and it has a 40 channels It's got an instant emergency channel switch for channel 19 and channel 9. It also has a port for a PA speaker to mount on the exterior of your truck. Oh, by the way, this CB, for some reason, did not come with any form of plug for the cigarette lighter or anything like that. I went to Fry's Electronics and had to buy this gadget with the negative and the positive posts because the CB came with exposed wiring. So I had to get this. It was $9 at Fry's. The CB was about $40 at Walmart, and I went to Full Wheel Parts to get the antenna, the spring, and the coax cable. Altogether, this whole setup is under $100, and I couldn't be happier with the way it came out. The only thing is, the way I mounted the coax cable is I did not want to drill into the cab to make holes for river crossings for water to get in. And I was told that I could actually go through the firewall, but that just inside the truck, and you can see the microphone cable going through here and where the mic is mounted. It is not in the way of my leg. My foot's on the brake right now. Now my foot's on the accelerator. I still got about an inch or so of moving around room. So it's a very neat location. It's out of the way and convenient to grab. So I'm going to go ahead and start up the truck and turn on the CB. It's really not in too bad of a location to turn on, but to each his own. This is just where I prefer to mount mine. Anyways, so here is the orange LCD display. Right now I've got it on channel 1, and you can scroll through. It has, I believe, 40 channels. Yep, 40 channels. It's got 2 emergency instant channels, 9 and 19. It's got a PA port, squelch control, all that good stuff. So anyway, the speaker is plenty loud, and I haven't had a chance to actually talk to anybody on it, so I don't know how the receiving end is. So I will keep you updated. Thanks for watching.